Hello, my name is Matthew, and I just got home from work, and I was surprised with a present at my doorstep. And it's not a gift for me, it's actually for my niece. Last week, I made a video asking anyone that watches my videos for children's book recommendations. I have a niece, not by relation, but she's my niece, and she's going to be turning 1 at the end of this month. And so I just asked anyone that has any children's books that you'd recommend, please just leave them in the comments. And a very generous person that I've met through these videos, Lee, thank you, Lee, said that she had a couple books that she would send me. And we had a private correspondence, and here we are. So I sort of know what's in here, but I thought I would share them with you. So the first one is The Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. It has a beautiful cover. We might be hearing my interrupting rooster through this video. It says, this book is called Interrupting Chicken, right, Papa? And then the other chicken says, yes, now please don't interrupt the story. I'll show a couple. The illustrations are beautiful. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. Look at that. Okay, I'll move on to the next one. Oh, it's okay. This is a sequel. It's Interrupting Chicken and the Elephant of Surprise. Also by David Ezra Stein. Look at that. What a surprise. Chicken, there are no elephants in this book. And then there's an elephant here. Elephant saying, hee hee. Let's see. Same, yeah, it looks like the same style. I wonder if it has who the illustrator is. Maybe it's yeah, maybe he wrote and illustrated them. Really cool. Let's see the next one. Okay, the Romeosaurus and Juliet Rex. I've heard of these. By Mo O'Hara, illustrated by Andrew Joyner. Let's see. Isn't that cool? So I think, from what I understand, it's like a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, but they're dinosaurs. What does it say? Look at that. Nary a tale made a child laugh more than Juliet Rex and her Romeosaur. Once upon a time, 150 million years ago, two families, both alike in lizardness, lived in the swampland of Verona. See you there. Yeah, so my little niece was going to have a birthday party, which is going to be postponed, but I can't wait to give her these books. I know her, Ben and her wife will love them, and they will also extend their thanks to Lee and myself. Thank you so much for your generosity. And I just thought I'd show you one other thing. So Ben and I aren't related, but I get to say that she's my niece. And one of the things that Ben made me, because he's a woodworker, is this little plaque, and it says Uncle Matt. I'll show you. Uncle Matt. And I keep it on my bookshelves and cherish it. So that's it for that. um, I am going to play with the cats for a little bit. I'm going to have a frozen pizza for dinner, half of it. I'm going to shower, put on my pajamas, and then read the ninth chapter of Winnie the Pooh. After that, I'm going to finish uh, The Sorrows of a Young Werther. I think that's how you say it, um, by Goethe. I was talking to my German friend maybe 2 nights ago. Um, another person that Amelia, that I met through um, uh, YouTube in my channels, um, and she just checked in to see how I was doing here with um, the virus and the public health crisis and everything. And we were using Voxer, so you don't really talk. From what I understand, you just send voicemails, voice messages back and forth. And she's in Germany, and she was um, just telling me what's going on. And I sat at my window listening to her and watching my cats and just thinking about how incredible it is. A person that I've never met. I don't know what she looks like. She's on the other side of the world. I don't know how old she is. I just don't know anything. And to be able to communicate and have like an intellectual and an emotional connection over something that worldwide is personally affecting everyone, and it's something that um, everyone, but her and I were just kind of connecting over, and it was touching. Um, I was just thinking, like, I'm listening to this voice come out of my phone. Um, it reminded me of The Blind Man in the Cathedral, the short story by Raymond Carver, and having the blind man having his hand traced over the image of a cathedral. Um, and for whatever, I just read that story. That's why I was thinking about it. But that was the feeling that I had listening to this little voice come out of my phone and having like a real moment with a person. It's amazing. So that's it. I'll have my Winnie the Pooh story later. I should say that when those videos get 20 minutes long, sometimes it takes like 2 or 3 hours to upload. So that's why they're coming on really late. I can't do anything um, about it presently. Um, but I'll read Winnie the Pooh, and then I'll finish Sorrows of a Young Werther. And thank you again, Lee. Thank you so much for your thoughtfulness and generosity. These will certainly be passed on with love. So thank you for watching this. I hope everyone's doing well, and take care.